What's up, everybody? I'm going to make a super easy, quick video for you to learn how to operate a zero-turn mower. Don't be scared. By the time we're done, you're going to be a pro. So let's start out right now. Got a bunch of safety features built into the machines. For one, you have to sit on the seat. Some of them have a safety belt, like a seat belt you might have to put on. I do not. Number two, this is the parking brake right here. The parking brake is off. The parking brake needs to be on before you can start it. This is the most common problem that people get wrong when they don't know how to get their machine to start. These handles have to be all the way out. Make sure you can hear a noise when you close them. If not, it won't start. So those are three things right there. If you come on over here, I'll show you what I got going on here. This is my key. This starts my blades. You just pick up on it to start the lawnmower blades to spin. Push it down to shut them off. I got an hour meter, which tells me the hours on my machine. This is my gas. Fast as the rabbit, slow as the turtle. I also have a choke. You're just gonna need the choke when you start up for the first time during the day. Other than that, it should start fine for you. Okay, you always got to refer back to your owner's manual in case you have any questions, or leave a comment and answer all the comments and the questions at the end of the video. So if you don't have your handle set up right or your parking brake off, this is what you're going to get. The parking brake is off. You're going to turn the key and absolutely nothing's going to happen. You think you've got a dead battery. You're going to I don't know what's going on. So put the brake on. Make sure these handlebars are out. You're sitting on the seat. Your blades are off. Pick up the choke. So it's as simple as that. Sit on the seat, parking brake on, handles are out, blades are off. It should start up. Make sure you got the choke on. We're going to jump on real quick. We're going to talk about how to lower the deck real fast. If you want to lower the deck, this is on my particular machine. You got a little pedal right here you step on. It helps you lower the deck by taking the weight off it. There's a pin right here. This tells me how high I want to cut my grass right here. I got it set at 3 1/4 inch. And there's a little cheat button that you got to pick up to drop it down. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this little pin right here that comes out, super easy. You can put the pin wherever you want to your height. It just drops in there. It's magnetic, so it goes on. And if you look at my foot, you see the position it's at. You pick up on the little bar here, this little machine right here, tab, and you're down. So see how this is pointing straight up in the air? That'll tell you that your deck has dropped down. Deck is totally up. Push in on it, pick up on the handle, drop it. Okay, I know you guys are sweating. This is the big test. Hope you got your pencil and paper with you, because here comes the test right now. So we're going to actually learn how to drive it. I'm going to talk to you for a second before I start the machine up. And I recommend that you put your throttle, once it starts, turn it down to a little barely running. I'll show you about that in a second, because if it's barely moving the machine, the handles will be a lot less forgiving and it won't be so fast. So what we're going to do is, before you get started, sit on the machine, get used to it, and just take your handles and just push them forward. That'll take you forward. It's going to take you backwards. And at a certain point, you're going to find like where you can pull the handles off. So you got to mess around. You got to kind of feel the machine before you start it. So where neutral is. This is neutral. Okay? So that's forward. That's backwards. You want to turn to the right. You keep this one forward. Pull back a little bit on this passenger side. And you're going to go that way. You want to turn that way, you pull back a little bit right here, and you'll be ready to go. If you want to stop, you got to find the sweet spot, because there is no stop on here. So you're going forward, you got to pull back a little bit, and eventually you'll feel where the neutral position is. So you're going to keep your fingers crossed. We're going for it. So you got everything in the right position. The handlebars are out. We're going to start it. Slow that idle down to very slow. It's going to help you out in the long run. Your brakes off. Bring your handlebars in. You want to go forward. Push them forward. You want to stop. Just pull back a little bit. You'll find a sweet spot. Go forward. Stop. You want to back up. Pull them both behind you. Back up. Find a sweet spot. Put them out like that for neutral. Put your brake on. You're good to go. You're going to go forward. You want to turn that way now. So pull the brake braking a little bit, and you're going to turn that way. So now, I'm in the neutral spot. I want to go that way. Put some gas here and pull this one back a little bit. It's just a matter of turn to the right, pull back a little bit to the right. Turn to the left, pull back a little bit to the left. So there you go. Take your time. Get it figured out. Now I'm backing up. So try all those steps I showed you. This is super easy. Don't be scared. Once you get it figured out, you'll be a pro in a couple minutes. Now what I do recommend is you got everything on slow and moving very slow. Cut your lawn for the first time at a slow pace. And say whatever your deck is, 4 feet, 3 feet, 6 feet, leave that far away from the edge of your property, whether it be a house, a garage, a car you're going to cut around. Leave that big gap there until you get comfortable with it, and you'll be a pro. So real quick, we're going to start it up. I'm going to show you how to start the blades. Hopefully it starts. Keep your fingers crossed. Got it going. We're going to start the blades now. So just take your time, and before you know it, you'll be a pro. Check me out in my live streams. Ask me any questions. I'll put you in the right direction. You have the best equipment, give the best service, and make the most amount of money for your bang for your buck. Thanks for checking me out. Everybody have a great day.